Hey guys, so I've been talking about this for a little while, and I've decided that I want to make reviews. I already make reviews of albums, of music. Those are something that I really like. But now I'm going to start making reviews of something I like even more, Lamingtons. So today we are going to be reviewing a Lamington from a Sugar and Spice bakery at Nambour Heights. So it's going to be a review and unboxing of one of their Lamingtons. So full disclaimer, before we begin, I'm going to mention that this is a pretty old Lamington. I did buy it about 4 hours ago, so I'm going to be pretty lenient on the quality of this. The first one was really good. Second one, a big factor about Lamingtons for me is the durability of Lamingtons over time, over abuse. You know, some people get a bit wild with their Lamingtons, so I thought people might appreciate that. So first off, we're going to unbox it. I also got a 6-pack of these cornflake cookies. Very bad, not gonna lie. Very stale, tasteless. But the Lamingtons are what we're really here for. So it comes in this nice bag. I take it out, and it comes in another bag. I like that. It's good. It's very secure. Okay, so you just unroll that, and inside is the Lamington. Let's see how it turned out after a couple hours in the car. It feels pretty good. It feels nice and moist still. And let me focus on that. This is the Lamington that I got. It's looking really good, honestly, and it feels about the same as it did when I had the first one. So hopefully this one is up to par with the first one, because they really blew me away with the first one. So let's see how it goes. So for testing's sake, I've always eaten the coconut and the icing first, and then I strip it down, and then I eat the sponge cake, so I can analyze each individual spectrum of the Lamington, give it more of a rounded, fair review, rather than just jumping into the whole thing, giving it an overall review. I feel like that's half-assed, and that's not the way that I like to do things. So first off, I'm just going to take a chomp out of the corner here. This is the southwest corner of the Lamington. Really good. It held up. It's been in the car for about 4 hours. It's just as delicious as it was when I bought it, so that's good. Very durable. If you want to buy one, get one later, then that's something you can do. Also, if they throw in the batch last couple that they had the day before, sell them the next morning, then you won't be able to tell the difference, because so far this one's very durable. Try another northwest corner. Just as good as the southwest. So I'm going to finish this up, and I'll get back to you for the next stage. Okay, so as you see, I've eaten around it, but I've left the top and the bottom, because usually, actually no, other way around. That's the top, that's the bottom there. So usually the top is reasonably flavoursome, but on most standard Lamingtons, the bottom is reasonably lacking in flavour. I'm not sure why that is. I'm not sure the production process. But the sides and the edges and the corners, they were absolutely beautiful. Very well done, very soft, moist, sweet. The coconut could be a bit bigger. I'd appreciate a little bit thicker sliced coconut, but very good nonetheless. So I'll be trying the top first. It's fine. It's okay. It's about, I'd say it's like a 5 out of 10. I wouldn't complain about it. Definitely nothing special. Doesn't stand out to me more than any other Lamington would. And I'll just try the bottom now. This is usually the worst part of the Lamington. Usually it starts to peel off before you even take a bite, as it is now. So it came straight off. Absolutely no adhesive to the sponge itself. So it just peeled straight off. Pretty much no flavour. It tasted like bread. Wasn't particularly sweet. Wasn't a fan of that one. And here we're left with the sponge section of the Lamington, of course. Very soft, a lovely temperature, It's maintained its temperature within the insulated enclosure of the coconut and the chocolate. And it's very light. I don't feel like I'll be full from this. I feel like I'll be able to sit down for a meal in about an hour. Yeah, sponge is definitely very nice. So overall, the Sugar and Spice Bakery in Nambour Heights. What would I give this Lamington out of 10? Things to consider. The lowest marks that I'm giving these guys are with the bottom and the top of the Lamington, which usually industry standard Lamington, it's going to be not great anyway. I've never had a Lamington where the bottom and the top threw my judgment off. It's always been the shittest part of a Lamington. The corners and the outside were remarkable. Definitely worth buying again. I will definitely buy this one again. And the sponge was honestly one of the best sponges I've had. Usually a lot of bakeries make the mistake of making the sponge a little too heavy, which throws me off for my meal, because I like to have my Lamington before my meal. If we're being honest, I'm a bit too excited about my Lamington, so I just scoff them first, and then I have my whatever the main course is. So overall, I'm going to give this Lamington a 7 out of 10. Things that they can improve on: I would love some bigger bits of coconut, and possibly if you could fix the bottom and top, because sure, usually the bottom and top's not great, but this one was it was questionable, to say the least. I don't know if putting it aside for a few hours had anything to do with that, but once I travel back up to Nambour and I get another one, I guess we'll find out. Anyway, thanks so much for watching my first Lamington review. If there's a Lamington you'd like reviewed, just leave it in the comments down there and I'll be sure to check it out. Thank you.